PodcastHero.com.
Welcome to the Daily Quote, the podcast designed to kickstart your day in a positive way. I'm your host, Andrew McGivern, and this episode is brought to you by the Great News Podcast. Because good news should be heard. Available where you find all your favorite podcasts. But just to make it easy for you, I've left a link in the show notes. Today's quote comes from Naeem Callaway, pastor, educator, and founder of Get Out of the Box Incorporated, a nonprofit organization dedicated to mentoring at-risk youth and showing young people that one step forward can change the entire trajectory of a life. He once wrote, "Sometimes the smallest step in the right direction ends up being the biggest step of your life. Tiptoe if you must, but take a step." That second sentence is the one that changes everything. Tiptoe if you must. Most motivational content tells you to leap, to be bold, to take massive action, to go all in. And while that's powerful advice for some people in some moments, it quietly shuts the door on everyone who isn't ready to leap. Everyone who's scared, everyone who is unsure of themselves, and everyone who wants to move but can't quite summon the courage for a full stride forward. Callaway opens that door back up. He says, you don't have to leap. You don't have to sprint. You don't even have to walk confidently. Tiptoe if you must. The pace doesn't matter. The size of the step doesn't matter. The direction is everything. Think about how many of the biggest turning points in your life started with something almost embarrassingly small. A conversation you weren't sure about having. An application you nearly didn't send. A class you signed up for on a whim. A single phone call. None of those felt like life-changing moments when they happened. They felt like tiny, tentative steps, and yet they led somewhere enormous. Callaway built his entire organization around this principle, that the young people he works with don't need a perfect plan or a giant leap. They need someone to show them that one small step in a better direction is enough to begin a completely different story. The step creates the path creates the momentum, and the momentum takes you somewhere the Tiptoe never could have predicted. The first episode of this podcast was a tiptoe. I didn't announce it. I didn't have a plan for where it was going, except I suppose I committed to myself to do it for 1 year. I took one small step, hit record, said something, and put it out into the world. It felt almost too small to matter. Looking back, that tiptoe turned out to be one of the biggest steps I've taken. Not because it was bold. It wasn't. Not because it became a huge show. It hasn't. But because it was in the right direction. And every episode since has been built on top of that one tiny uncertain first step. So here's the question. What have you been waiting to feel ready for, that you could take a little tiptoe toward today? You don't need confidence. You don't need certainty. You don't need a perfect plan or a giant leap. You just need a direction and one small step toward it. Tiptoe if you must, but take the step. That's it for today. I'm Andrew McGivern signing off for now. But I'll be back tomorrow. Same pod time, same pod station, with another Daily Quote.